Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gavin here from Afresh Personal Training, and today's video is going to be my weekly check-in with you guys on my weight loss journey, documenting weight loss journey. And having 5 or 6 weeks into it now, I probably should have called it something different because it's not, when I say weight loss, it's probably more into more body composition, losing body fat and maintaining muscle. That's probably what I should have called it, but hopefully you guys are with me. And these videos are probably not the most exciting videos to watch, but what I wanted to take away from this is that by changing one thing, you can get some really, really good results, okay? And that's all I'm talking about. So for me, as I've talked about before, I was already consistent with my training. I was already consistent with some other things, but my nutrition wasn't as consistent as I was. So I'm working on my nutrition just to be better than I already am. And that's what it's all about, is just keep striving for being better. So my training split at the moment hasn't really changed, okay? So I was sick and I'm just getting back into the groove now and I'm feeling really good. So I'm starting to see some changes in the mirror. I'm starting to see some definition around my sort of stomach area. And everything else, things are going really, really well. But I haven't lost a huge amount of weight. That's why I shouldn't have called it documenting a weight loss journey. But what I'm going to show you in a minute is some of my body composition stats. And that is what this is all about. People don't care how much they weigh, although they think they do. It's, you know, if you're 100 kilos of muscle or 100 kilos of fat, you probably wouldn't really care. The 100 kilos wouldn't mean anything to you. You'd just be happy you were ripped, as opposed to, you know, body fat. So I'm going to go through what this week has been like for me. I'm actually about 4 days later than I should have been, just because I hadn't been to the gym in the morning that early and I'd had breakfast before, so I didn't want to skew my results on the weighing scales. So I waited until I was in the gym this morning, right? So I'm going to go across to, in fact, let's have a look here. I'm going to go across to MyFitnessPal. So obviously, if you remember last week, my main sort of goal was to add calories, believe it or not, and I did that. Thursday didn't track anything. I tend to have like one day off I don't track, just because it's, you know, a bit of my own sort of mental sanity. But as you can see, actually, let's have a look. Yeah, so my net average was about 2,469, so about 2,005, which I think is what I said last week. Keep my calories consistent. So when I go into my nutrients, looking at, you know, they're my goals. They're not too far off over the week. My fiber is good. You know, end of the day, minus 6 grams, 14 grams is nothing. Protein I could do a little bit better, so I'm going to try and work on that. Macronutrients, I've been in this before, doesn't really make a difference. Excuse me. And that's going to show that. So I've really sort of achieved my sort of goal this week with regards to keeping my calories up. So the next thing I want to show you is my Trainerize app, okay? And this is where I do all my my workouts and track all my stats. So this is where I track all my stats, okay? So I'm going to move my camera out of the way there. I'm going to go down to 3 month view. So when we're looking at my 3 month view, it's really up and down, okay? But I started off at, as you can see, 76, went up to 77, I was sick and all that sort of thing. And then it's, as you can see, it's a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it's starting to come down. So as you can see, my body weight looks like it's actually gone up just a little bit, okay? I'm not really that concerned about it, to be honest with you, because like I said, I'd rather be 76 kilos of ripped muscle than it would be of 76 kilos of fat. But what's really interesting is, as you come across, and my body fat has come down. So even though it's gone up and down, as you can see in the graph, the trend is coming down now, which is really good. So I start off 21%, about 20 and a half, about 0.5%, doesn't really matter too much. I've increased my calories, don't forget, as well, and I've lost a bit of body fat, which is obviously a good thing. So my body's using the thermic effect of food to help burn some calories. I'm a little bit stronger in the gym, which is really, really good. So I obviously burn a few more calories, and the extra calories that I've got now are going towards building muscle, which is really, really cool. Going to lean body mass, okay? So my lean body mass has gone up as well, which is brilliant. So when I started off at 60, I'm just above it now, 60 and a half. So obviously I've dropped 0.5% body fat, 0.5% and muscle's gone up. Really, really cool. Really, really pleased with that, okay? But what's interesting as well is, don't forget now, this is just, I've only just started recording these set of videos 5-6 weeks ago. I'm going to take you back just a little bit further to show you how far I've come in the last year or so, I guess. So even when you get frustrated, and you're looking towards a future goal, and you're frustrated where you are now, all you got to do is turn around and look back to see how far you've come. Once you look back to see how far you've come, you're going to see some really, really good things. And this is what I'm going to show you, alright? So if I go back 6 months, probably not going to be too much of a difference here, okay? It's not too much of a difference. If I go back a year, which is when I started recording this sort of stuff, as you can see, my lean body mass has gone up significantly. I was just over 55 kilograms of lean body mass, and now I'm just over 60. So I've gone up probably about 5 kilos of lean body mass since September last year, about a year. Now, in the day, to put on 5 kilos of muscle in a year is actually really good. When you've been training for a long time, like I have, like 7 years now, those gains become harder. But when you're doing it properly and you're training smart, you're training consistently, you will start to change. Okay, so I'm really, really pleased with that. I didn't even notice that until I checked this morning, and you know, I get frustrated sometimes with things that are going well. But when I look back to see how far I've come, it's actually come a really long way. So I'm gonna go backtrack that body fat. I didn't actually do this morning, so there you go. So like I said, my body fat significantly come down as well. So we were up around, I don't know, 40% I guess. That's quite a lot, isn't it? And down to 20% now. So you know, I've done really, really well. And body weight hovers around that 77, 76. But like I said, it's not about the weight, it's about the body composition. So I've obviously turned, or not, you can't turn fat into muscle, but I've changed my body ratios of fat to muscle. I've got more muscle in my body than I did before, which is obviously, you know, absolutely fantastic. I can't complain about that. So next thing I'm going to show you is so here's my Fitbit stats for the week. Alright, this is for the middle of probably Tuesday, it's Friday now, so yeah, it's a bit delayed. So with regards to calories, okay, as you can see that 3,100 calories on average I'm burning per day. That's just my my NEAT, if you like. I did a video on NEAT before, which is non-exercise thermogenesis basically, which is the calories I burn without training. But obviously with that as well, this is not quite NEAT. It's actually I've got training in there as well. So if I hadn't trained, it'd be 2,500 calories. Train obviously 5 days a week, which is very consistent for me. 44 beats per minute is my heart rate. I haven't added my weight in, but as you can see, you know, all those things are offsetting. So I now know that if I burn on average 3,000 calories a day and I eat 2,500 calories a day, my weight is going to change positively. So I'm going to put a little bit of weight on. Hopefully it's going to be enough to help me build some muscle. So as for moving forward, I'm not really going to change too much, okay? I'm going to stick with the 2004, 2005 and give it another week to see what my results are at the end of the week. Saying that, I've had pretty bad tea actually. My little boy's got a friend over and we just had some sausage rolls and stuff, so it hasn't been great. But I'm going to count for it anyway in my MyFitnessPal, and it's going to be add the totals. Had a really good lunch, really good breakfast, so that one meal today isn't going to make too much of a difference. Plus it's Friday night, so yeah, it is what it is. So with regards to that, okay, it's just gonna keep on plodding forward, keep on doing the one thing that you choose to do. So let's just say we've been 5 or 6 weeks into this. If you've been doing it and you've changed one thing, hopefully you got some good results. Now what I want you to do is change something else. Okay, look over your day and just change something different, and see how you go with it. With regards to my training, I'm doing a 5-day week at the minute. I'm doing 3 full body workouts on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday, and 2 sort of cardio, high intensity core workouts on Tuesday and Thursday. The workouts are not taking much more than 40-50 minutes, and you know, it's perfect for me. It fits perfectly in. If you guys want to know what I'm actually doing, I'm more than happy to share that with you. I'm not going to chuck in a bunch of reps and sets and stuff right now, but if you specifically want to know what I'm doing, drop me a comment below and I will give me your email address and I'll send you what I'm doing. Simple as that. You're not going to have to opt into an email. I'll just send it to you and you can have a go yourself. But really, you know, want to help you guys get it. Okay, choose one thing like I'm doing, and obviously I'm starting to see some results now, which is brilliant. I'll probably take some photographs over the weekend because I haven't done it since the first week, so about 4 or 5 weeks is about right. That's pretty much it, guys. To be honest, there's not much more to show. Like I said, these videos are not these documents are not really exciting. There's not much really to go in others. I've changed one thing and I'm checking how my body responds to that one thing, and I'll change things as I need to go. So yeah, guys, that's it. So start afresh. If you don't make a change today, guys, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.